Hey everyone, it's Vishal. It is the 14th of August 2012 and I figured I would do a quick blog on the garden at my house. It's started off pretty small and ended up getting large and everything's flourished and I'm very happy about it, so I thought I would share with everybody what I've done. So for starters, here is my hanging strawberry basket. It actually yields little tiny strawberries, and they're actually quite good once they ripen. I don't see any ripe ones right this minute, but hanging strawberries. Boston ivy. I actually bought this plant years ago, and it's taken such a long time for it to get this big. So I'm kind of proud of that. I did hanging baskets with mixed foliage plants. These are polka dot plants. So there are fuchsia and white, and that's verbena. And let's see, this is just random other stuff that I've got planted. Second hanging basket. There's more verbena in there, lots of red. There's another one. Another one. Another one. There's 5 in total. Now on to more interesting stuff though. These are patio tomatoes, which are a dwarf breed of determinate tomatoes. Determinate meaning that they have one large yield, and then after that they'll continue to produce, however they're not going to be determinate, which means, or indeterminate rather, which means that they will keep producing massive yields. So you can see I've harvested a lot. There's a ripe one there, but the yield is actually kind of starting to slow down. These are habaneros. I've probably gotten a good 5 pounds off of them. There's a last little ripe one. It was the runt of the group, and it's ripe and ready to go. And then in the middle here I've planted lettuce, which I wanted to let bolt. So you can see here, it's almost bolted. And I'll be using those seeds and distributing those within all my friends so that we can actually have lettuce all winter. This was regionally grown, and it was grown from seed a second time. Let's see, what else is interesting? I've got a salvaged container in the tree, which I am growing parsley out of. And I managed to get, I don't know, maybe 2-3 ounces of parsley out of it every week. It's great. Hydrangeas. It's a vintage fishbowl that I decided to try and do. Unfortunately, the fish died and the rest of them got eaten by animals, so I'll never do that again. Yesterday, I planted red okra seeds. Ran a little low on potting soil. However, I'm going to get some more, and that'll be good to go. Over here, we've got romaine lettuce. And earlier, I talked about bolting. This is romaine lettuce that has bolted. It's flowered, and it's almost ready to pick in terms of the seed. Each flower on here has between 10 and 12 seeds, and this will grow wonderfully in the winter months so that my friends do not have to buy any lettuce. They've got really, really wonderful, fresh-picked romaine. There are verbena flowers at the bottom. Here are more habanero peppers. This plant has put out, I'd say, a good 3 pounds, and you can't quite see them on camera, but it is flowering again. Out in the distance here, we've got red cabbage, and those are in just recycled containers. Actually, I garbage picked them. Some sort of plant that I found. It was 50 cents, and I just decided it was pretty, and I didn't want it to die at the store, so I brought it home. And out here in the distance, I'm starting a little planter garden out here, and I actually have 6 matching planters, but this is the first thing. I was putting mint in water that I had transferred from my parents' mint garden, which is like 20 years old. And I just planted it into the pot yesterday. Again, not enough soil, but this whole open area right here, which is not much, I mean, I would say it's probably a total of 20 square feet, will be used for farming, and I will produce food out of this. So look forward to my next blog where you see stuff in that spot. Above and beyond that, I think that's everything that we've got going on. The okra is what I'm really excited about. You could hear the cicadas are going crazy today. But here's just a little view of the garden. I mean, it's just a little, I'd say, 20 by 20 plot of land, and everything's been worked over and doing very, very well. There's Violet. She's tired. We just got done with a long walk. And there's Mr. Griffin. You want to say hi, Griffey? Say hi. He's wagging his tail. That's his hello. Alright, guys. So yeah, 14th of August, and it's a beautiful summer. Hope everyone's doing well.